Hello everybody, it's welcome back to Be A Legend. Today we have two championship games for you as we continue to look to secure at least a playoff place this season. Hello and welcome to episode 14 of To Be A Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games for you in the championship. First of all against Luton Town and then against Bournemouth. And as you will see, since you were last with us, last time you were with us, we had a bit of an iffy episode, losing 2-1 in the Carabao Cup fourth round to Burnley. And then we managed a draw against Coventry. I think that was coming from behind. Taylor Moore getting the equaliser in that one. But since then, we started the game against Peterborough in the 4-2-4 formation that we've had over recent times. It wasn't going so well. Let's just pop into here and then we can see what was going on. Yeah, it wasn't going so well. Luke Freeman getting a penalty after 22 minutes, but then 6 minutes later we gave away a penalty, made it 1-1, and really that was it. It didn't seem to be a great deal happening, so we changed to our other formation, our four. Hang on a minute, that's right, 4-2-3-1. And that seemed to do quite good. It seemed to get us back in to the point that Nathan Young-Coombs got the winner after 61 minutes, 10 shots, 5 on target against their 7 and 3. Pretty even Stevens all the way through. We had the bulk of the possession though. They probably felt a little bit hard done by. And old Bristol City stalwart Rob Atkinson was their best player in defence, doing a sterling job in trying to keep us out, but we did manage to steal one on him. We stuck with the 4-2-3-1 then in the game against Wigan. Goals from Conor McBride after 16 minutes and Katie Gordon scoring his first goal for us after 38 minutes. As you'll see, played a lot better. 32 shots, 14 of which were on target, a 3.29 and 61% possession, bit more like it. Bit more back to our normal way. Delap started up front, but got substituted for. In fact, I don't know who came on for him. In fact, I'm not sure anybody did come on for him. Oh yeah, Young Coombs come on for him. Sorry, I was looking to see who came on. But yeah, that was a lot better game, a lot more impetus, a lot more thrust. Really should have won that by a lot more goals. They were a goal to good after 4 minutes through Stephen Humphreys, but we managed to get back into it. Conor Roberts equalising after 16, as I say. Katie Gordon getting the winner after 38 minutes. But really, with the amount of shots and shots on target, we should have put away a lot more of those and should have been in much a better battle, as it were. So that's how we've ended up. How does that leave us looking at the table? Very well, actually. I have to say, we are up to third because of those 2 wins. 6 points we've accumulated there. It is very tight at the top. A 1 loss could see us drop down quite dramatically. So we need to keep going if we can. In the 2 matches on today's episode, tucked in behind Nottingham Forest, who are 1 point in front of us, but with an inferior goal difference, and then just 4 points in front of us. Swansea top the table at the moment. Today's opponents, Luton Town, are currently down in 8th place. They were up in amongst that lot before this round of games, hence why I thought we'd come back a little bit earlier, because I think we originally said we'd come back from Bournemouth and Reading. Or was it Reading and Birmingham? I can't remember. But we thought we'd come back a little bit earlier because Luton were lurking around there, and then they went and lost a couple of games, which has put a bit of a dent in it. But we'll come back anyway. Just so you know, looking at future episodes at the moment, trying to get into the FA Cup third round. So what we're going to look to do is we're going to come back for Rochdale and QPR. Or was it Birmingham Rochdale? Might be Birmingham Rochdale. Hang on a minute. Let me know. Yeah, it might be Birmingham Rochdale. No, I'll tell a lie. It is what I said. Rochdale QPR. And then we're going to do Swansea and Rochdale, just West Brom in between. Swansea and Rochdale, because Swansea currently top of the table. So if they are staying there, it's going to be a 6-pointer. Plus, it's a 7-side derby. And that will be followed with the FA Cup third round and the second game in the series against Nottingham Forest, losing last time out. In fact, that was the last time we lost in the Championship at the moment. Yeah, it'll be good to see if we can get back at them in that return game. Previous matches against Luton, we have played them 7 times. Not a very good record against them, I hasten to add. We beat them in the Championship back in 2022-23 season. Last season that was then, wasn't it? Beat them 1-0 at our place. But last time that we played them at their place, which was the 1st of January this year, we lost by 1-0. And then the last time we played them at Ashton Gate, it was a 1-1 draw. So, yeah, not ever got that good a result. So you could say they're a little bit of a bogey team, really. Let's put that right today. And here is the team that will face... Can sort this out. I've realised we've got a little bit of a thing. This is the team that will face Luton in our first game of the episode. And this is the team that will face Luton Town in this match. Bentley in goal. Pring, Nelson, Moore and Roberts are our defensive line. Dele, Basharu and Williams are in midfield. Cabano, Dak and Gordon are attacking midfield with Semenyo up front. Cairns, Viner, Rogers, Dilap, Gonzalez, Arita, Masango and Young Coombs are all on the bench. And we're underway here at the Power Court in Luton. And we're playing in our white kit, with a little bit of red relief today, as Luton Town playing in their ready orange. First highlight, headed down Semenyo to Dak. Dak tries to filter it through, but he's not got it through. And that was a tackle by Roberts, but it's come away with a Luton player. And that ball forward, Kioso is in. Can he get this ball away? It's saved by Bentley, and the ball cleared into touch. Question of whether it went over the line. Again, I do hope FM sort this out, because that doesn't tell me anything. It's just as bad as it was. I don't know whether I'm supposed to change camera angles or what for that. Let's hope that gets fixed in Musqui. Needs marking. Yeah, let's hope that gets one of the things that gets fixed in FM23. We'll be watching carefully when it comes out, looking for the first time that we see a goal line question. Well, Luton have had the better of this. 9 shots, 3 on target. We've had 4 shots and only 1 on target. Had a little bit more of the possession, but that is pretty much all. Need to see if we can do some tweaks at half time. Come back for the second half. No changes made at half time. We have put Gordon up front. Semenyo's gone out to the right. And we've pumped the boys up, trying to get a little bit more in the air, but we've not done anything so far in this first half hour of the game. And the hour mark goes for first quarter of an hour, should I say. Roberts with a throw in now then to Dak. Dak back to Moore. Moore forward looking for Roberts. I think he's just about onside. Roberts holding the ball up because nobody's there and he's lost the ball. Moore heads it down to Dele Basharou. Cabano. Gordon. Semenyo. Gordon. Gordon scores straight through the goalkeeper. Caden Gordon, having scored in his last game, scored again this time and put him up front. Maybe that's where he needs to be. Maybe he's our new striker. And we have got the opening goal. Katie Gordon, look at that, straight through the goalkeeper. It will rocket into the back of the net. And with 68 minutes on the clock, we are 1 up. Free kick now, Cabano. Dele Basharou. Out to Roberts. Moore. Moore holds the ball up, but he's found Pring. Pring inside to Dele Basharou. Dele Basharou to Dak. Dak back to Dele Basharou, who comes forward. Found Pring. Pring will cross it deep for Semenyo, who likes playing a bit wider. Dak, yes! And Bradley Dak's first goal of the season, 2-0 in the space of about 3 minutes. And it was hard work for that first half. Did a small tweak at half-time. Semenyo likes playing out on that right-hand side for some reason. Doesn't like being out striker. And Dak, having done nothing in that number 10 slot, has suddenly found a little bit of momentum. And Gordon up front has made a difference as well. 83 minutes gone. I didn't realise we were so deep into the game, actually. That changed really, really quickly. Right, Roberts is going to do a throw in here. We will do a change after this highlight to Cabano, but it's given away. Pring, Cabano, Roberts to Williams, Dak, Gordon looking for his second of the game. And they're going to come away with this if this highlight dissipates. Or is it? Has it got something in store for us? More. Dak, Gordon, Cabano. Cabano's coming forward and he has a shot from distance. His first goal of the season. Niskans Cabano hasn't played a great deal and he's been saying, I want more game time. He's playing on that right-hand side and he's got number 3. And I think we're safe. We'll do some changes at the end of this highlight. And look at that curl on that ball. That was a stupendous goal. So from being not doing a great deal, we've got ourselves back in. Norwich 3-1 up against league leaders Swansea. Right. Some changes for afoot then. Zach Viner can come on for... Do we take Nelson or Moore off? Or do we take Roberts off? Roberts for Viner on that right-hand side. Joe Williams can come off in midfield. And Zarante can come on for him. Or do we bring Mazango on? Bring Mazango on, I think. And we have one more change to make. One of these players almost has to come off. Cabano has had a good outing on that right-hand side. Do we take Bradley Dak off? Let's take Bradley Dak off and bring Morgan Rogers on in place of him in that slot. Just to see the game out. Go out and make a difference. And a bit of complacency there. Nobody really... We've got 11 shots, 7 on target in this second half, and we've really pumped it. And we're going to see the game out. It's a 3-0 win, and further pushes us on the table. And goals from Katie Gordon, Bradley Dak, and Niskins Cabano has given us a substantial win over Luton who were in it, will be disappointed. They've had 15 shots, 4 on target, a 1.73, better XG than us, but we did have a little bit of extra possession on them. How does that leave the table? Well, boys and girls, it pushes us up into the automatic spot. 32 points from 16 games. That's 2 points a game on average. We are in front of Norwich on goal difference. We are a point clear of Birmingham in 4th, 2 points clear of Nottingham Forest in 5th. That game coming up. And then Millwall in 6th, Queen's Park Rangers in 7th. And now just 1 point behind Swansea, who lost to Norwich in a 4-1 drowsing at Carrow Road. So, a good start to the episode, I'm thinking. Bournemouth are up next. Bournemouth currently 10th in the table. And we'll do all the necessary here in a moment. Let's have a quick look down through the table. Have we played Bournemouth before this season? I don't think we have. So let's have a look at Bournemouth past meetings. We've played them 4 times, only beat them once, and that was at their place at the Vitality Stadium. Are Bournemouth? No, they are at the Vitality Stadium. They've in one of the incarnation saves that we're going through. They're actually playing at Ashton Gate as well at the moment. But not in this incarnation. Last time we played them, which was back in March this year, which was last season, we drew 2-2. So in fact, last season it was 2 draws in that season. Currently 4, played 4, drawn 3, and we've beaten them the once. So it's pretty even Stevens, and it'll be good today to keep our momentum at the top of the table going. Let's see what the team looks like against Bournemouth. And this is the team that will face Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. Bentley in goal. Pring, Nelson, Moore and Roberts are defensive line. Delibashiru and Williams in midfield. Cabano, Dak and Semenyo are in attacking midfield. Gordon is up front. Cairns, Fernandez, Masengo, Delap, Viner, Rogers and young Coombs are on the bench. No changes really to the starting 11. The only difference, as we did halfway through the game against Luton Town, Gordon has gone up front, Semenyo out on the right, as I said, pretty much where he prefers to be. So that's how we line up against Bournemouth. We're underway here at the Vitality Stadium. Once again, playing in our all-white kit with a little bit of red on the shirts. Delibashiru to Pring. Cabano looking for Gordon, but just a little bit ahead of him. And Bournemouth coming out from the back. Sandro is on, and that's Bentley, I think, pushed that up onto the crossbar or something. It was a great save anyway, but I thought that was going in for a second or two. Good save from Bentley, which is odd because you would have thought, having made that save, he would have actually got his rating up slightly, but not doing. Head down to the half-hour mark. And it's pretty even Stevens. No shots on target from either side so far. Three shots each. Bournemouth now have had a shot on target. They have a throw in deep in their half. Canos. As they come out from the back. That one forward, and they've got through. And a shot from distance, and Haggy has caught us really quite flat. It looked like they were going to try and get it into the box, but as it was, Haggy had other ideas. We didn't challenge him at all, give him too much space, and Bentley was caught unawares, I think. Wasn't he really expecting to launch one from there? and we go a goal behind after 44 minutes. That is not good. Right, we're going to berate the team, and I'm not quite sure what to do at the moment. We're close to half-time. I think we'll sort it out at half-time, get through to half-time, which we have. A goal down. Haggy, the scorer after 44 minutes. And as a consequence, dropped to third. Swansea, 0-0 with Luton Town at the minute, but that will do us no good if we can't win here. Need to sort this out. We're going to have to come from behind if we're going to win this one. And you come back for the second half. Pring is off for Fernandez. Pring picking up an thigh injury in that first half and needed to come off. I think that's possibly where the goal came from as well, due to that injury. And we've tried to give the boys a bit of a shout at half-time, but nothing happening. 75 minutes gone very quickly. And it's not a lot happening and not a lot doing, is there? Cabano is not having a good time. Morgan Rogers can come on for him on that left side. Morgan Rogers prefers to be an inside forward, I think. We'll put him on attack. Semenyo isn't having a good time out on the right-hand side either. So I'm thinking Semenyo. Right, Semenyo for Gordon. Gordon can go out on that right. And he's better as an inside forward or an inverted winger. Let's put him as an inverted winger on that wing. Semenyo will come off then for... We've either got to put Delap on or Young Coombs. Let's put Delap on. 3 changes made. 2 of them now. One of them was enforced earlier at half-time because of... and I think... I can't do it now because I've already got going. But we will go attacking just to try and... We're only a goal down. A draw would do well. We go forward. Let's have a look at tactically. Are we in the right tactic here? We're in V1. I think that's the best we can do. This may end up being a 1-0 loss, which is going to be a bit disappointing. Sandro is a player that we should have marked out, of course. Check this regularly enough if you're playing it. I know a lot of people don't even bother with the opposition instructions, but sometimes it has the right impetus. Are we going to have a late goal here or not? I don't think so. Oh, no. Bournemouth, if they get a second here, it kills us off. Brewster with the free kick. And Benton way over the top. Bentley had it covered. Rogers, Fernandez through to Rogers. Rogers, can he get it into the box? He can. Gordon. Oh, thought he was going to get his 3rd goal in consecutive games. And time's nearly up. Bentley comes out for it. Nelson, have we got time for one last thrust here? Fernandez, can we sneak it right at the death? An equaliser would be lovely. No, that's going through, and Gunn picks that up. It's all over. They're just going to waste time now, unless they make a real big error here. One forward. Moore brings it down. Roberts, maybe a chance for one more go. Gordon. Williams to Rogers. Rogers cuts back, and it's all over. Oh, no. Offside. I think we've blown it. The whistle will go any time. Unless we can. There it is. We've lost the game 1-0. First loss for a while. We weren't really in it. They had 11 shots, 3 on target. We'd have 8 shots and 3 on target. They were the better side, really. And at home, Angus Gunn also doing a good job as well. And yeah, that wasn't our finest hour. They did play with a back five, a flat back three, and we probably didn't combat that. We probably should have actually gone 2 up top. My fault. Tactics. I didn't look at it properly, and we've lost the game accordingly. What's the table look like? Well, having been tucked right in behind Swansea, having lost that game against Bournemouth, we have ended up down in 3rd place. So it's not too bad to end the episode in 3rd place in the playoff places, but it's very tight at the top there. As you can see, 4 points separates 9th and 2nd pretty much. Norwich and Swansea out in front, and there is danger of a gap opening up. 3 points to Norwich, 4 points to Swansea now. We need to be making inroads, and we've got to keep going if we are going to be successful either automatically or through the playoffs this season. We're not didn't score in that one, which is a bit of a dampener as well. Never mind. Let's move on and not dwell for too long and see how we get on. Right, Reading and Birmingham are going to be offline. We'll come back for Rochdale and Queen's Park Rangers in our next episode, and then, as I said, we'll have one game offline. Come back for Swansea and Rochdale. We'll see Rochdale twice in quick succession. But, of course, the game against Swansea will be quite key. And then we'll come back for the FA Cup 3rd round and the Nottingham Forest games. That will be coming up. Rochdale and Queen's Park Rangers. Currently, Rochdale are rock bottom and Queen's Park Rangers are in 4th place, tucked in behind us. So that is a 6-pointer. Or potentially could be a 6-pointer. Depends on how the next couple of rounds of games go. So that's what's coming up. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of this and our other 2 series, of course, making Tottenham Hotspurs again and from the bottom to the top. New series FM23 coming up in end of October, just over a month's time. So we'll be looking at a new series or 2 coming along with that. New episodes of To Be A Legend currently released every Saturday and Sunday at 11 a.m. So we haven't got long to wait for those next 2 games. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, follow me at JustOffsideFM. That's where you need to be. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 15. It's out tomorrow, Sunday, and we'll feature those 2 games against Rochdale and Queen's Park Rangers. Until then, goodbye.